Hey guys, in today's video, first I hope of many in this winter gardening series, because this channel is just gonna become my hobbies, not just outdoors. Oh, there's a chicken. I hope I got that in frame, but I'm gonna be planting some lettuce, so to make salads for me and making salads for my bearded dragon. So, yeah. And if this works, I'm just gonna plant a small amount today, and I'll put it on a shelf in a window. But if it works, I'm gonna plant more so I can have more, and I'm just gonna try and fill up a shelf with other things. So here I'm at the compost bin. Let me switch around as you can see, compost bin. It's still kind of disgusting, so I'm gonna go get a trowel. But that compost. Okay, so I've got this much just topsoil / potting soil, and it's just in a Easter basket. This stuff is ready to be used. It's been a little cold, so it's a little frozen still, but this should give a little bit more nutrients if I mix this stuff in and then add some eggshells or something. But just put a few scoops. And the reason I'm not using both hands is because cameras. I make everything 10 times more difficult, but they're fun to use. So there, got the soil I need. Close this up, and now we got the soil. Let's go to the table. Okay, so we're at the table. It's a nice day out today, so I'm deciding to do this outside instead of a few other videos that a video I already filmed part of for this series. Actually smells, yeah, this stuff's ready. It does not smell like rotting vegetation and eggshells. It smells like dirt. So mix it in. I forgot to clip my nails. This is gonna feel horrible, but mix it in. I'm gonna be putting it in this little planter thing because it fits the shelf I'm putting these on. So, and it's small, so yeah. Trying to get a good lighting. It's kind of hard, but just a little terracotta planter. I'll probably put maybe 4 of the 4 rows of seeds. But the compost is just to give it a bit more nutrients, since it won't be able to get as much from the sun. Hoping that it'll help it grow quicker. Because as you can see, gardens in the fall start to die. Very difficult system. It's even harder. Oh, I forgot to put the windsock on. Sorry about any wind noise. I just realized I don't have the little fuzzy thing on my mic. So, if there's any wind noise, I apologize. I'm kind of blocking most of it with my body, but it'll come and go. So, switch hands, reach down and got a packet of seeds that were picked this fall, and just, okay, I'm gonna take this inside. Not too good of quality. Okay, so back at the desk. I am not very good at timing my filming and forgot the windsock thingy to go on my camera, so I had to come inside. And now I've got my tripod system. So I shouldn't need this dirt anymore, so I'm going to set that aside. And oh yeah, I forgot. And eventually you'll know what these are from. If you can guess what kind of seeds these are, just leave it in a comment down below. They're just an experiment for something I'd like to do. Okay, good. That is centered in my camera. So I've got some lettuce seeds that were picked quite a few weeks ago. There we go. Put some holes. So most of this is like husk of the seeds, so I'm gonna drop quite a few seeds in each hole, so that I don't end up with like just all husk in a hole. That would really suck. And yeah. And then I'll put the rest of the seeds back. I suck at aiming seeds. Well, as you can see, I have seeds all over my desk now. I'll clean those up later. Put the seed packet aside. And then I'm going to loosely pack this stuff down, because I don't want it to be too packed down and the seeds won't be able to sprout. So, let's go put this in the window. So, I hope the lighting's fine, but I'm by my basement window. If you recognize that area, it's from the RC car fix. And for those of you who are looking for more RC car videos, they're coming, but I'm waiting for parts to fix another one. But now that we've got this here, let's put a light amount of water. Let that soak in, because I put way too much water. And yeah. Oh, I need to put a little thingy under it, so just a little bit of a clue. This is what those seeds were from. Those are just extras for this project, so I'm trying to move these guys in the sun as much as possible, because I want them to grow. And sorry about the weird angles, it's kind of cramped where I'm at right now. But got that in a little thing to soak up any water that drops. Nice organization. Got room for another plant. Scooch that out into the sun, and we're perfect. But yeah, so that's about it. I probably will show after these have sprouted in a few days. These are ours. These will take a bit longer, and then yeah. Oh, before I forget, if you'd like to see that RC car video, I'll link it up there in the top right corner. So, yeah. Okay, so I think it's been, for the lettuce, like 4 days, maybe, I don't remember, like 2, 3, maybe 4 days. And I said I'd come back when they had sprouted, so zoom out a little bit. As you can see, got some sprouts. They didn't sprout where I put them, but they could have just, like, yeah, there's some more sprouts, and then, yeah. So, just a little bit of an update. They'd sprouted millet. That's cool. But, here, let's zoom in on one. On them. There we go. Oh, those look nice. Yep. Quite a bit. Up close and personal with a cactus. Yep. Ooh, that's grainy. There we go. Zoom out from that. That's bad. So yeah, just an update. Most of them are shrouded, I think. I think I accidentally messed up all the seeding, but okay. See you at week 1. Okay, so it's been a little bit more of a week than a week. I lost track of time. I think it's like 5 more days extra since I planted, been 8 days since I planted them, but they're doing really well. That's about 2 inches tall, and the plants, I'm gonna need to pluck some of them out, either put them all in a bigger planter or something to grow more, or just feed them to my bearded dragon like microgreens. Just a little bit of side note, this was just a little experiment. Look at that little guy, it's getting really tall. For seeing whether I could grow stuff from hamster food, because my hamster's food has millet and sunflowers in it. Snipbit, another side note, the next garden update will be for these. If you'd like to place your guesses in the comments, go ahead. Probably I'll just tell you next video on this series. So if you subscribe, you'll figure it out in 2 weeks. Ivy, it's not doing too well because of the window, but I planted on one of those orchid thingies that come with an orchid. So yeah, and just continue the tour. I've got a watering thing, like a sprayer, for spraying plants, with just water in it, plain water. My compost, dog fur, compost, dirt, extra pots back there, thingy to keep the dirt from getting all over the place down here, and top things to make it look nicer. If I come around here, you can see I've got a really big plant. It's a bird of paradise. It's an odd name for a plant, but it's really pretty. I'll just, in a second, clip in a picture of what it looks like when it's in bloom. So, this is what it looks like in bloom. Sorry about the reflection. There's a glass in front of it. It's beautiful plant. So, back to the regular. And then behind that is another cactus. Oh, they look much greener, brighter green. It's more of a darker green, not this vibrant cactus. This thing, it's easier to film without a mic, but not as good a quality. You can see what I use the orchid bark for, stuff like that, for soil disruption less. But this guy has doubled in size over the course of the winter. I mean the summer, because I'll put it outside. And then here, experiment. It's doing better than it was the first few days. Pretty confident it's not going to last, but it's a pineapple top, from a store-bought pineapple. I'm gonna see if I could get it to grow, because that'd be a cool project, along with those seeds that were over there. Those seeds. That's another thing that I really want to work. The seeds are doing better than this plant. So, let me turn around the camera, and okay, so crappy, cringy shift, but it's really hard to film without a tripod. But then I normally use a smaller tripod, 5-inch tripod to hold it, so it's easier. But I didn't feel like putting all that stuff on to refilm this. So, you know the stuff to do, I'll just repeat it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. It helps get the content across to more people. I know it's not the best content, but this is only my 5th good video of this new reboot of the channel. Subscribe, but if you're subscribed and you aren't getting notifications very much, see if you've got the bell clicked. I've had people ask, some friends ask why they haven't got notifications. And I say, probably you don't have your, what do you call it, bell clicked. So, yeah, you know the deal. Bye. fast forward about 10 minutes. Sorry about the sorry about the audio quality. In this clip, I'm filming it afterwards, so I didn't feel like putting the mic back on. I forgot to apologize for any outside noises, like dogs drinking water or something, and as if on cue, my dog just walked in. And cat. So, yeah. So, thank you. And because I knew I couldn't talk about my cat without actually showing her, Whiskers! Happy.